दुबई एक ऐसा शहर जो आज से 30 साल पहले सिर्फ एक डेजर्ट ट्रेडिंग पोस्ट हुआ करता था, बट टुडे इट्स वन ऑफ द फास्टेस्ट ग्रोइंग cities in the world. An emirate that has transformed into a global city of innovation, tourism, and luxury. So come join us as we show you the top destinations that you can plan to cover while in the UAE on a 5-day itinerary.
Habibi, welcome to Dubai.
So what is the best time to travel to Dubai? Ideally, November to March is when you should plan to travel, as the weather is quite pleasant to cover all touristy destinations and outdoor activities. And where should you stay in Dubai? You can find good hotels and Airbnbs in downtown Dubai, Dubai Marina and Dubai Creek, as all three have attractions nearby. As for us, we chose to stay in Dubai Creek, particularly the Al Seef area. And on this trip, Simmi and I had the amazing company of our family and of course, Ruhan. So after a long 4-hour flight, we are finally at the hotel Hamptons by Hilton at Al Seef Street. और अभी हम बस रूम में चेक इन करा हमने. And the room is quite spacious. If you see at the back, there's a quite decent, good enough bed. Antique telephone, that's one of the highlights I really liked about it. We haven't explored much of the city. We just came from the airport. So after having something good, we will explore and you can see the view right from my room.
Hi, so right now we are in this Al Seef area. It's a very beautiful, different kind of hotel by Hilton.
Hello, it's me, Ruhan.
Okay.
We are
So-
going to Dubai Frame and
What is Dubai Frame? So, you know what? Dubai Frame is a very different type of building. It's built like a photo frame and it's in the center of Dubai, where on one end there is the new city, the downtown, Burj Khalifa and all that stuff. And on the other side, it's that typical old Dubai city.
and there is also one of the ice cream shops over there.
Oh,
Ice cream shops is also there. Good.
Yes.
Commuting in Dubai is quite convenient, and you can choose taxi from Careem, Uber, or Hala. And this takes us to our first destination. So right now we are at the Dubai Frame, and you can see from behind this beautiful marble. And lift से ऊपर जा सकते हैं आप इसमें, and ऊपर से बहुत ही अच्छा view दिखता है पूरी city का. So we're gonna go up and see what this place has to offer. Standing at 150 meters, the exterior of the frame is covered with gold-colored stainless steel, and the structure is built with 2 giant pillars of reinforced concrete, making it the largest frame in the world. The top of the frame features a view deck that offers stunning view of the modern Dubai on the north side and city charm of old Dubai in the south. The view deck also features a glass-floored sky bridge, which gives you a feel of walking in the air and is definitely not for the faint-hearted. I would highly recommend for you to book your tickets online in advance for the Dubai Frame. After Dubai Frame, it's time for our next destination, downtown Dubai. This place is the heart of Dubai and features the world's tallest building, Burj Khalifa, where you can witness the fountain show, which is a must-watch and takes place after every 30 minutes. And if you're planning to travel Dubai during New Year, you can also witness the amazing fireworks at downtown. Right next to the Burj Khalifa is the world's largest Dubai Mall, which you can explore, and you also have an option to visit the giant aquarium inside the Dubai Mall. Dubai offers a lot of activities that you can choose from, and for day 2, we chose to experience the unique snow world in the heart of the desert, Ski Dubai. We had booked our tickets in advance from the Klook website, which is very helpful to book different experiences in Dubai, and I've shared the link in the description.
So we are at Ski Dubai in Mall of Emirates और यहाँ पे हमने Meet at the Penguins का भी शो बुक कर रखा था, which was super good because we first saw penguins, then we were also able to touch them and we also clicked some pictures. And after this we are at the snow park where you will have a snowfall and a lot of rides. So rides are included, which is so much fun. A lot of kids are enjoying here. And here if you will also see small shops for coffee and hot chocolate in case you're feeling too cold.
It's winter time!
This place can take almost a full day to explore, with some really fun, unlimited rides like bobsledge, toboggling, giant ball, and a lot of other fun experiences. I highly recommend coming here around 10 to 11 am to make the most of your day. Maximize the fun, beat the crowds, and dive into non-stop adventure.
अभी हम हैं चेयरलिफ्ट राइड में और ये काफ़ी लंबी राइड है. इट इज़ ह्यूज बिकॉज मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है मैं गंडोला राइड बैक इन कश्मीर में आ गई हूँ. और हमारे जस्ट पीछे लोग स्कीइंग कर रहे हैं और बहुत सारी राइड्स चल रही हैं. सो इट्स सो फैसिनेटिंग द व्यूज ऑफ द राइड्स टू बी ऑनेस्ट.
And the fun fact is, this is all inside a mall. So अगर आपको skiing आती है, this might be a wonderland for you. Though skiing is not a part of the general admission ticket, you can still enjoy the sport or even take ski lessons separately at Ski Dubai. Next stop for us at the Mall of Emirates was the Harry Potter Visiting World Shop. And for all those Potterheads out there, you need to visit this place for some really cool merchandise collection. After having a great time at Ski Dubai, we took a cab and started towards our next destination, which is located in the outskirts of Dubai. So now we are at the Global Village.
And this place is about 1 hour away from the Mall of Emirates where we were doing Ski Dubai. हमने क्विकली लंच किया मॉल में ही और उसके बाद कैब लेके आ गए. यहाँ पे जैसे एंटर हुए इट्स अ वेरी कलरफुल एंड लिट प्लेस बिकॉज ये स्पेशली नाइट के लिए ही अच्छा है. इट ओपन्स अप एट 6 PM and when we entered we already saw Eiffel Tower and a Big Ben and Statue of Liberty. So it's quite good. That's why it's called Global Village.
Yeah, so basically you get to see all the cultures from different countries, and also you might try to get to experience different kind of food. So let's see. As the name goes, Global Village is a prominent cultural, entertainment and shopping destination representing more than 90 countries. And each pavilion offers an immersive experience into the respective country's culture, tradition and products, with various artists performing live. And if you still have some energy left after all that walking, you can also enjoy some epic rides and games. And if you're lucky, you might even score a PlayStation 5 or some slick Apple product to take home. And that wraps up day 2 in Dubai with sore feet but a heart full of memories.
Is a day of shopping. We specifically placed this day to shop for handicrafts and Aman's long-awaited drone. Just before that, we were at Meena Bazaar and Aman bought the drone that he was waiting for a very long time. After that, we went for a walk and then we found out this souk. यहाँ पे हमने कुछ handicrafts लिए हैं and now we are moving towards Gold Souk. My brother and bhabhi are already there. Post that, we have also planned a yacht which will be in the evening time.
So day 3 was all about relaxing and strolling around the souks of Dubai. We grabbed some souvenirs and also found this insanely talented artist who crafted a stunning sand art piece, bottling up our memories literally. So after doing a lot of shopping, now we are completely tired. और अभी सिमी और मैं figure out करेंगे खाना कहाँ पे है, क्योंकि अभी हमारा प्लान था गोल्ड सोक जाने का, but we are skipping it since we are quite tired. और ऑल्सो यहाँ से फेरी चलती है, सो फॉर 1 dirham यू कैन जस्ट क्रॉस दी रिवर एंड इंस्टेड आपको अपना गोल्ड सोक मिल जाता है. शाम को हमारे पे एक यार्ड भी हमने बुक कर रखी है, सो वहाँ पहुँचने के लिए वील फर्स्ट हैव सम गुड लंच एंड देन वील प्लान इट. एंड नाउ इट वाज टाइम फॉर द मोस्ट थ्रिलिंग हाईलाइट ऑफ आवर ट्रिप. As we sat in the cab waiting to arrive at the location, one of Dubai's most iconic places. The waters around Palm Jumeirah are one of the top yachting hotspots in Dubai. And you will often spot luxury yachts, super yachts and party boats cruising past Atlantis and the Marina skyline. We booked a private yacht and had the whole cruise experience to ourselves. Gliding through the sea with the iconic skyline behind us, the sun setting over the Gulf and the breeze wrapping around us. It was the ultimate Dubai vibe.
Habibi, welcome to Dubai!
And that's how we wrapped up the day, sailing with the Dubai skyline glowing right in front of us, and memories that will last a lifetime. The next morning, we started quite early as it was time to bid farewell to Dubai and head to Abu Dhabi for an epic concert and cover some interesting destinations. The journey takes around 1.5 hours, and thanks to those smooth highways, it was a super chill ride. And you can commute by either taking a bus or opt for a private cab like we did. And this takes us to our first destination, Asar Al Watan, also known as the Palace of the Nation. This palace is a stunning symbol of UAE's heritage, leadership, and architectural brilliance. With stunning giant halls, it's a cultural landmark that opened its doors to the public in 2019. And the palace also features an impressively huge library and exhibitions of artifacts. This is one of the major tourist attractions of Abu Dhabi, and you should definitely include it in your itinerary. Next, we booked a cab to the Zed City Sports Stadium to attend Coldplay's Music of the Sphere World Tour. And trust me, it was magical. I finally got to live my childhood dream of witnessing Chris Martin performing live. And the band did perform some of my all-time favorites. This was truly a day I'll cherish all my life. The next morning, we kicked off the final leg of our Abu Dhabi adventure. And what better way to wrap it up than exploring the famous Yas Island.
Today is our last day in Abu Dhabi, and today we are going to cover Yas Island, Warner Bros. Considering we have one day, we are only covering one park, but here 3 parks hain, and they all are close by. So Ferrari World, Sea World and Warner Bros are just close to each other, and there is a shuttle service that can take you to these 3 parks. But from what we understand here, that you need one day for one park each, especially if you want to do the rides. So the plan is to cover Warner Bros today. Considering we have Ruhan with us, it is the best option.
Warner Bros. Abu Dhabi is one of the world's largest indoor theme parks, which is fully air conditioned to bear the Abu Dhabi heat. And as you enter the park, you'll find your favorite cartoon characters. There are many themed arenas like the Flintstone Bedrock, Gotham City, Metropolis, Cartoon Junction, and Dynamite Gulch, which are packed with thrilling rides, live entertainment, and unforgettable character encounters. This park is quite huge, and you'll need almost a day to explore all different rides. So try reaching here around 10 to 11 am to make the most of your day. One more location that you can add to your itinerary is the Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque, which is considered one of the most beautiful mosques in the world. And with that, our 5-day itinerary through this incredible country comes to an end. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching our journey as much as we enjoyed experiencing it. If you did, please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more such fascinating travel content. Until next time.